Hello there. Well, today I'm on the River Test. I booked the fishing day today, but in the last 24 hours we've had nothing but heavy rain and wind, and I'm just sitting in the car. I'm by the River Test, but there's a hailstorm on at the moment. I think it's going to be one of those days when the sun comes out for a few minutes and then we have a downpour. But I think the river might be too full and overflowing to actually get to the edge of the river to fish. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. Well, the river is high, but it won't be impossible to fish. So we'll see if this weather gets any better, and I might have a go. But I think, well, first of all, I'll walk the whole of the beat. Well, I'm nice and dry in here, and there's a nice dry seat, and it's very useful to have this little hut here. I certainly don't think I'm going to be doing much fishing today, but it's a different sort of video really. It's really just nice to be by a river. Doesn't matter what the weather, except I don't want to get too wet, because you can get a bit wet and miserable. There's no point in that. So I'm going to stay in this little hut for a while until this squall passes by. Now I see some mallard ducks on the other bank, and they seem to be really enjoying this weather. They're just preening their plumage, and they love it. This is definitely weather for ducks. Now the sun is slightly coming out, and there's even a little rainbow. It's a very faint one at the moment. I don't think you could probably even see that on the video, but there is a rainbow, and the sun is coming out slightly. Now this is where the test divides into two streams here. Now I'm on the second island here. So you can see that is pretty turbulent, but it looks really impressive. Well, I've started fishing. I've put a couple of maggots on, and I'm trotting down into what would normally be a very shallow, wide area, and it's definitely a little bit slower there, and it might be a place where the fish take a little bit of refuge. Well, that was quite exciting. I hooked a small salmon, and I couldn't film it at all because what happened, the line got tangled around the reel and I couldn't wind it, and in the end I had to break the line at the reel and play it by pulling the line in and hold it against the cork handle and eventually I landed it, and I took a quick photograph of it and I popped it straight back. I've definitely learned something about fishing with a centre pin reel. When the fish went for a run, I took my finger off of thumb off of the rim of the reel, and it overran, and that's how I got tangled up. Anyway, I also land another fish, but this is definitely a brown trout, which again I've put back very quickly because they're all out of season. Quite nice fish anyway. Incidentally, the sea trout that I caught already had a fly in, which I'll show you what it looked like. This fly was in the corner of its mouth, and it must have broken somebody a few days before. Well, it would have been nice to catch a couple of grayling, but that didn't happen. But anyway, it turned out to be an interesting day. If you enjoyed this video, please click a like and maybe subscribe. Goodbye.